Welcome back. Today is Etch A Sketch Day. The popular toy was first introduced 62 years ago today and is still enjoyed by many, including one Markham teen who has been doing some incredible sketches on it. I met up with 17-year-old Erica Chin, whose creations on the Etch A Sketch has gained her a huge TikTok following. Tell me about how you got into all of this. What age were you when you got your first Etch A Sketch?
I was about 10 years old when I got my first one, and it was actually, I watched the movie Elf, and he's like really good at Etch A Sketching. So then I got an Etch A Sketch, and then I figured I wish I could do what they did, so I kind of started doing it.
The rest is history. And
Yeah.
since then you've done like, what, hundreds?
Well, it was kind of, I took a break after, and then over the pandemic, a lot of people picked stuff up, so I picked up Etch A Sketch again. And then I kind of just kept going, and then I got into TikTok and went off from there.
And TikTok, you have now over 100,000 followers, millions of likes.
Cousin Dolores can hear a pin drop.
My thing has kind of become doing time lapses where I do a bunch of sketches all together. So these can take, I'd say, about 3 hours to do. And then I kind of put it all together with the music.
Her most popular one so far, this recreation of the Phineas and Ferb theme, one of her favorite childhood shows.
Like maybe building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower.
And then I've also done like the periodic table theme song.
There's hydrogen and helium, then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air.
And the Big Bang Theory.
Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a Big Bang. Hey!
What are some of your favorite drawings that you've done on an Etch A Sketch?
I think one of my favorite was the most difficult one I did, and that was the Titanic. I did it over a span of a whole bunch of days, but I'd say that probably took like 7 hours or so because I did shading and everything on that, but that was like the first like big one.
This one she made permanent, which requires disassembling the Etch A Sketch and removing the powder inside. So for Etch A Sketch Day, you did this, the logo for CBC, and this is not permanent yet.
That one's not permanent, but it will be permanent. I'd say this one took about, I think, 3 hours. Yeah, so I started with the outline, but I'd say the same thing that kind of took the longest was coloring it all in. Yeah, because when you color it, you're just, like I said, doing lines back and forth, and you have to make sure it's all filled in. And then I'm gonna do a little sketch of the minions. So the right knob is vertical lines, and then the left knob is horizontal lines. The first part of the circle, you're turning the left knob clockwise, and you're turning the right knob counterclockwise.
Has it become kind of like muscle memory for you now?
It
that
has,
you're going really
yeah.
fast?
I don't really have to think about it anymore.
And voila, this one done in just 10 minutes.
I think it's really patience, because I feel like anybody could do this. Okay. Well, I don't know about that. Not everybody, but if you put the work in and you put the time in and you have the patience, I think you could get to a point that it's like, it's pretty impressive.